What's up, Mavletic lovers and listeners, and welcome back to another episode of Maverick Postgame. We hope some of you got to see some of our athletics this past week. If not, don't worry, because today we got another full show for you as baseball wraps up a high-scoring sweep.
And softball earns 2 gritty wins to take the series win against Thunderwolves.
Plus, the women's lacrosse has a dominant win with some reached milestones.
And men's lacrosse held on for a key win.
All of that and so much more as we move ahead into this recap-packed episode, Maverick Postgame. So with that being said, I'm your host, Grace Metcalf.
And I'm Joseph Daris.
Let's dive into all the game-breaking stats, off-the-wall wins, heartbreaking losses, and in-depth analysis of our CMU athletics. Roll it!
Hello everyone. Once again, I'm Joseph Daris.
And I'm Grace Metcalf. Let's hop right in and take a look at all the Mavtastic action that took place this week here at CMU. The number 22 Mesa Mavericks capped off a dominant weekend with a 14-9 victory over Colorado School of Mines, completing the series sweep. Catcher Noah Neufeld powered the offense with 2 home runs and 5 RBI, while Cameron Cartwright added his 6th homer of the season. Tied at 4 after 2 innings, CMU took control, scoring in 3 of the next 4 frames to build a 12-5 lead. Neufeld's first homer, a 3-run shot in the second, gave CMU an early advantage. Cartwright went deep in the 3rd, and Paul Schoenfeld tripled in a run in the 4th before scoring on Jackson Hellberg's double. Neufeld struck again in the 6th with his 2nd long ball of the game. Mines fought back with a 4-run 6th to cut the deficit to 3, but CMU tacked on 2 insurance runs in the 9th to seal the win. On the mound, junior Brendan Morris earned his first career win in relief, while Jordan Pace closed out the final 2 innings for his first save. CMU extended its winning streak to 9 games and is now swept back-to-back series. Up next, the Mavericks visit Utah Valley for a non-conference matchup Tuesday, airing on ESPN Plus at 2 p.m., before returning home to face Adams State on April 4th. As a team, the Mavericks racked up 16 hits, including 8 for extra bases, 4 doubles, 1 triple, and 3 home runs. Hellberg led the way with 3 hits and 2 RBIs, while Neufeld's homers were his 3rd and 4th of the season. CMU's pitching staff recorded 8 strikeouts, holding Mines to 15 hits, all but 2 of them singles. The Mavericks dominated the series, outscoring the Ore Diggers 61-25 and blasting 9 home runs across the 4 games.
The Colorado Mesa Mavericks wrapped up their series against CSU Pueblo with back-to-back wins, taking 3 of 4 games at CMU softball field. The Mavericks dominated Game 1 with a 7-1 victory before securing a dramatic 5-4 walk-off in Game 2. In the opener, CMU used a trio of multi-run innings to back a complete game effort from Presley Christensen, Maya Arrieta, and Ali Disler hit solo home runs in the first inning, while Brent Escobar added a 2 RBI single in the 3rd. A 3-run 5th, highlighted by a 2-run single from Chloe Kubicek, sealed the win. Christensen allowed just 1 run on 5 hits while striking out 3. Game 2 was a nail-biter, with CMU trailing 4-3 heading into the bottom of the 7th. Kaylin Parsons led off with a single before Arrieta doubled to bring her home. With the game tied, the Mavericks loaded the bases, and CSU Pueblo defensive miscue on Brent Escobar grounder allowed Arrieta and Michaela Westmoreland to score for the walk-off win. Jesselyn Gallegos went the distance, securing her 12th win of the season. With the series victory, the Mavericks have now won 5 straight RMAC series, moving into 2nd place in the standings, just 1 game behind Colorado Christian. As a team, the Mavericks managed 6 hits in Game 2, with Parsons recording the only multi-hit performance. Arrieta, Disler, and Valdez each drove in a run on the mound. Gallegos pitched all 7 innings, allowing 8 hits, 4 runs, and 4 walks while striking out 4. CSU Pueblo recorded 8 hits and 4 RBIs, but 2 costly errors in the final inning proved to be the difference.
The Colorado Mesa University women's lacrosse team secured a dominant 17-6 victory over Fort Lewis College, extending their winning streak to 5 games and improving to 5-0 in RMAC play for the first time since 2021. Justine Anderson reached a career milestone, becoming the 5th Maverick to score 100 career goals. Anderson and Carolyn Augenmock fueled CMU's offense, with Augenmock netting 5 goals and Anderson tallying a goal and 3 assists. Courtney Havel added 3 goals to take the RMAC scoring lead with 37 on the season. CMU controlled the game after a tight first quarter, pulling away with 9 unanswered goals in the second and third quarters. The Mavericks dominated possession, outshooting Fort Lewis 40-21 and forcing a running clock for the 3rd straight home game.
The number 19 Colorado Mesa University men's lacrosse team secured a hard-fought 8-7 victory over Concordia University Irvine, extending their winning streak to 17 home games and improving to 6-2 overall and 3-0 in the Peach Belt Conference Rocky Mountain Division play. The Mavericks jumped out to a 4-0 lead and held a 6-2 advantage at halftime, with Dylan Pless, Logan Smith, and Connor Jensen each scoring twice. Despite a late push from CUI, including a goal in the final minutes, CMU's defense held strong, and goalie Shaden Shields made 13 saves to secure the win. The Mavericks outshot CUI 41-40, and the game came down to a final possession scramble as time expired. CMU has now swept the season series against the Golden Eagles and remains atop the divisional standings.
The Colorado Mesa University Beach Volleyball team celebrated Senior Day in style, completing a perfect 4-0 weekend with dominant wins over Trinidad State College and Emmanuel College. The Mavericks swept Trinidad State 5-0 before defeating Emmanuel 4-1, extending their unbeaten record on home sand to 25-0 in program history. CMU honored 7 seniors between matches, and those veterans played a key role in the victories. The Mavs secured straight set wins in all but one match throughout the day, with standout performances from Barrett Nolan and Anya, who dominated their number 3 match against Trinidad State. Against Emmanuel, the Mavericks claimed victories on courts 2 through 5, while the Lions managed their lone point in a tightly contested battle at court 1. CMU's number 2, 3, and 4 teams all went undefeated on the day, with multiple seniors closing their home careers on a high note. With the wins, the Mavericks improved to 16-7 on the season and have now won 5 straight matches, solidifying their strong form as they head into the final stretch of play.
Colorado Mesa University track and field athletes secured 4 event wins and 3 NCAA Division II provisional qualifying marks at the Chuck Hearing Classic in Pueblo. Augustine Hancock in hammer throw, Antone Higgs in long jump, and Brooke Miller in the 800-meter led the way with national qualifying performances, while Megan Hodges in the 1500-meter, Garrett Searles in pole vault, and Christina Palmer in discus also claimed victories. Hancock, a returning NCAA qualifier, recorded a mark of 53.48 meters in the hammer throw, throwing 12th nationally. Higgs, making his outdoor debut, jumped 7.51 meters, leading the RMAC and ranking 4th in the nation. Miller ran a 2:10.83 in the 800-meter, placing 9th nationally. Palmer led the CMU sweep in the discus with a season-best 44.41 meters, followed by Kaya Graves and Kylie Mayer, ranking 2nd, 3rd, and 4th in the RMAC. Searles soared to 4.8 meters in the pole vault, moving to 2nd in CMU history, while Hodges' 439.36 in the 1500-meter now ranks 5th all-time for CMU. Other top performances include 3rd place finishes by Shirley Weaver, Emma Dickin in the 400-meter, and Kendra Ritzman in the triple jump, all setting top 10 marks in program history.
Senior Cole Byer fired a 7-under 65 to lead Colorado Mesa University men's golf to a historic round and a strong 2nd-place finish at the Stack Cougar Borough Classic. Byer finished tied for 1st at 11 under 211, but fell in a 1-hole playoff to Colorado Christian's Adam Duncan, the nation's number 2 ranked player. CMU shot a school record 16 under 272 on Tuesday, surpassing their previous best of under 14 and finishing just 4 strokes off the program's lowest raw score. The Mavericks climbed from 5th to 2nd place, finishing at 867 behind only top-ranked defending national champions Colorado Christian. Byer's bogey-free round included 7 birdies, while Luke Wagstaff, Timmy Cavarno, and Dylan Everett all contributed under par scores. Baptiste Laborde and individual competitor Leo Levaille rounded out CMU's effort. Now that we have recapped some of the games, it's time to announce our Maverick of the Week. Our Maverick of the Week goes to Justine Anderson. Justine reached the century mark for career goals, became just the 5th Maverick to reach the 100-goal mark when she scored with 11 minutes and 12 seconds remaining in the game off a nice Ogdenmock feed. Congratulations, Justine, for your outstanding performance. You are Maverick of the Week. Now it is time for some closing statements. My closing thought is on this Saturday. The men's club rugby team will be hosting the Andy Smith tournament from 11 a.m. until about 3. This tournament aims to honor their teammate Andy Smith, who had previously passed away. Check out their socials for more details and show up to show your support and watch many rugby games.
My closing thoughts are on how we are halfway through the semester already. It has flown by, and we've already seen so much talent from many of our athletes, and I am hoping to see a lot more exciting action to finish off the year strong.
Now that we have wrapped up all the action from this week and given our closing thoughts, it is time to close the show. Thank you everyone so much for joining us this week on Maverick Postgame. I've been your host, Grace Metcalf.
And I've been Joseph Darris.
Be sure to go check out our channel, 62.2, for more games and updates. We'll catch you next week on an all-new recap-packed episode of Maverick Postgame. Stay safe, Mavs. Study hard. Go to a game or two. And of course, have yourselves a most amazing day.